Hey guys, what's up? So in this video, I just wanted to make a really quick one on some important metrics to track when you're running your cold email campaigns. So you can see here the reporting dashboard that we have across multiple different clients, but this one in particular is just for us and the campaigns that we run. But the two I want to show you here, or not two actually, it's just one main metric that we can track or that we track to make sure that we have a very good understanding of basically how many emails are we sending for every call that is booked in. So you can see here, we've got a column here for total emails sent. Just ignore all the rest of them. I'm just focusing on these two. This is a subsequence, by the way, which is why it's much lower. So actually just ignore this one. The main one here is this. We've got a good amount of data, nearly about 10K emails sent. So we set up an automation. So basically every time someone books into Calendly, it then pushes into our master meetings base, which is essentially we'll just push in all of the numbers around all of the meetings that are booked via Calendly. We have a specific name for the events that we have. So I think if you guys have booked in a call, it's either strategy session landing page LP or strategy session, which is via cold email. So we can basically track where the traffic is coming from. 9 times out of 10, it's coming from cold email, but sometimes we obviously get leads through YouTube as well. But that will then run an automation. So as soon as that's booked in on Calendly, it'll then push into Airtable. And then on Airtable, we can see the name of the person that's booked in and everything like that. And then we can keep track of all the meetings booked. Then that feeds through into here, which essentially will track the campaigns from SmartLead. So it feeds in via SmartLead's API. And then that will come into here. So we can see the number of emails sent for a particular campaign. These are all on the left. Obviously, I've blurred them out because I just don't want to show the names of everything. But this will be the number of emails that we've actually sent out, and then you can kind of see, again, this is pull the information from SmartLead. So you can see here we've sent basically nearly 10,000 emails, 8.9K emails, and then from this we booked in 16 meetings so far, just from here. But then obviously we would add something like this up, right? And you can calculate this separately, but I just want to show you like this particularly. So in total, we booked from under 10K emails, and we've booked in about 20 meetings from that. So you can see here the email to lead ratio. So how many emails are we sending before someone books in a call, right? And you can see here for every 557 emails that we're sending, right? And now we've got a decent amount of data. We've got 16 calls booked and nearly 10K emails sent. We're basically under 600 emails for every one call that we're booking in, right? And then we know the numbers, all right? And if you know that your close rate is say 20%, 30%, etc., 1 in 5, 1 in 4, 1 in 5, you know that you need to send about 2,000 emails to land a client, right? Because you need to have 4 sales calls, right? 4 or 5 sales calls. Let's call it 5 sales calls, right? So you need to send 2,500 emails for every one client that you need to book in, that you need to close, for you to close. So then it makes it very simple working backwards from that, right? And the next thing you can also track as well is the contact to lead ratio. So lead is just another name for meeting booked. That's how we classify a lead. So this is the number of individual people that you've reached out to, right? Email sent could be initial email or follow-ups. The contact is just the actual person that we've reached out to. We track both of them, but I'm just showing you here email to lead ratio, and it'll automatically work that out. So it's just very, very, very good to know, and it gives you really good data on understanding how many emails you need to send before you book in a meeting, right? And it's just a numbers game at that point, right? If you have an offer that is working and you're booking in something between sort of 300 to 600, maybe 700, right, up to 1,000, there, like for every emails that you send, you're booking in a meeting, then you're on a really semi-decent track, right? Around 500 is good to aim for, so we want to bring this down just a little bit lower, but around that is a very good sort of thing to aim for. So you know that for every 500 emails that you're sending, you're going to land one meeting. So for every 2,500 emails that you can send, you're going to bring in a client if your close rate is 20%, right? It's as simple as that. So you do those numbers and you know, right, every one client generates us XYZ in revenue. Then you can start to understand how many emails you need to send to bring in a new client, and how much per number of emails that you're going to send, how much revenue you're going to generate. So I wanted to just make a very short snippet video on this. It's super important to track this and understand it. And if you're not doing it or don't have anything as sophisticated as this, for example, it's not super sophisticated, but it's just gives us a good understanding and just pulls all the information in from SmartLead and from Calendly. You can just set this up in a very simple Google Sheet using Zapier. We use Make for all of this stuff, and we have a guy that manages to sort of run everything and set everything up for us. But you can also just as easily use Zapier, and it's pretty simple to do. But yeah, hope this video was useful. If you're looking for help with us booking in more meetings for you, on autopilot, so you don't have to do anything. You just have to talk to the prospects and close the deals. Then you can book in a call below, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks. Bye.